Snowflakes and welcome to this video. So I have a back to school giveaway going on right now and I'll have that in the card section. I think it's over here. So make sure you enter that. So today's video is the top 10 tips for starting college. I already graduated college. I will put that vlog in the card section too. I graduated in April. So I got together with my husband and we came up with the top 10 tips for starting college. He had the experience of college where he had roommates, and I had the experience of college where it was 100% online. I did take some classes in person at a community college, but mostly 99% of my college was online. So all of these tips work if your college was online or if it was in person. So let's get on into the tips. So tip number one is to keep your options open. And what I mean by this is take electives and take fun classes and classes that you're interested in and find what interests you and what you really want to do. Sometimes when you go into college, you're just like, I want to be this, I'm going to be this. But as you take more and more classes, you might find something that you like better. So make sure to always keep your options open. Number two is ahead of time, check out your class schedule and figure out where your classes are. So this is for in person or online. If you're going in person, look at your schedule, go to the campus a few days before your classes start and see where your classes are. If you're doing it online, then you should open up your classes online and kind of get familiarized with how they work. I know with my college, some of the classes worked a little weird, little different than other classes. So some classes were super easy to maneuver and other classes weren't, and sometimes they go through like an update or a change and so they're different. So getting familiarized with your classes and your online classes will really help you a lot. Number three is to be on time. This is for in-person, especially in-person, always be on time. Professors do not like it if you're late. This works for like connecting online. We always had a meeting like a week for some of my classes online where we would get like on Skype and we'd meet all together as a class and you had to be on time. If you weren't on time, you'd get docked points, so be on time. Number four is to take notes on everything that the professor says. The professor could be talking about orange juice and you need to write orange juice in your notes. You need to take notes on everything that they say because I promise that they will test you on that later. Even if it's not on the next test, it will be on the final. So even if you're doing your classes online, make sure you take notes on everything. Number five is to be organized. You should have a notebook with all of your classes in it, all of your papers, your agenda, your planner, your class schedule, your thesis, there's like an outline that you have, and make sure you have that close by too. Number six is to get to know your roommates if you have them or your classmates. So online we always had a discussion board where we had to get to know our classmates, and this also works for roommates. Like you can do all kinds of things just to get involved. You can even join a studying group or a dance class that you like together, but just get involved. Number seven is time management is everything. Learn to manage your time, because when I first started with online school, I never had any time for myself. Not at all. Because I did all my classes like every day. I should take Monday and Tuesday for these classes and Wednesday and Thursday and Friday for these other classes, and split up your time and learn to manage it well. Number eight is super important. Have a backup buddy who takes notes for you. So if you're sick one day and you can't make it to class, your friend will take notes for you, and if they're sick, you'll take notes for them. So this basically means just make a copy of your notes and give them to your person, but have a note-taking buddy, because there's times when I would miss class when I was in person and I would be like, oh crap, I missed out on taking my notes. And it would be it was really nice to have a note-taking buddy that I knew that if I had to miss for some reason, that she would take notes and help me out. And I would help her out too. 9 is to learn some good studying tips. Some tests may be open book, but it's way better to study like it's not open book. Because when you study like it's not open book, then if the teacher changes her mind last second, or if you thought it was open book and it's really not, then you'll be able to know exactly what you're doing and you'll know all the answers. It's better to test as if you don't have an open book, because there was many times online I would think it's an open book test. I could just I'll just, use my book and I'll take this and I will ace it, and I would get bad grades on them. So when I studied as if they weren't open book, I got better grades. 10 is to have fun. This is the time in your life when you're learning about yourself and you're finding out what interests you like and what career you might have in the future. And it's a fun time. I'm not saying go out and party and stuff. I didn't do that when I was in college. My husband didn't do that when he was in college. I'm just saying, have fun while you're doing it. Have fun learning. This is a time that's for you. Make sure you enter into my giveaway. I'll have that in the card section. And stay tuned for the next few videos in this back to school series. Make sure you leave your comments down below, any tips you have for starting college. So I'll see you in my next video really soon. Bye.